Hello, thank you for joining me again today. Today I wanted to talk about tatting with metallic thread. It is the same as tatting with regular thread, just it has a metallic thread woven along with it. So if you can understand the rings that I've explained, you need to make sure that you can pull them closed. And the experience that I have found with metallic threads is sometimes that weaving of the metallic thread along with the polyester or cotton or whatever other type of fiber that gives it the base, that weaving of the two fibers together makes it difficult to close the rings. This is an example. I absolutely love this. It is a yarn that I found many years ago, and I bought specifically because I thought it would be lovely to tat with. And I brought it home, and I tried it. And at that time, I was not as experienced as I am now, so I didn't really understand the concept of it. But if you can see this yarn, you can see it is disintegrating. It's beautiful to crochet or knit with, but to tat with it, as I am manipulating this, it's just disintegrating in my hands. So to get to the end, see, I've started a ring here, but the strands are coming apart. Can you see that? So once I get to the end of the ring, and I'm trying to make the stitches, and this is finger tatting here, I'm just doing it at the end. I'm trying to make the stitches as loosely as possible so that when I get to the end, the stitches do slide, but at the end, you may or may not be able to get the ring to close entirely. In my opinion, metallic thread or yarn is all about experimenting on your own. If you can get the rings to close, you can use anything you want. That is yarn. This is some embroidery type thread, more embroidery or smaller gauge crochet thread. I've had better luck with that because it's more of a tighter weave. I'll show you, this is the elongated 4-ring earring pattern. And as long as you make your double stitches loosely enough, remembering that you have to close the ring at the end. Now this is going to be a good test here because this pattern is 3-16-3. So I've got 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is a lot of stitches in this ring with metallic thread. And even though I made my stitches rather loosely, it's still getting tight to try and make them slide. And I still have to do 3 more. Here's another picot and 3 more. And this is just a matter of practice. for, I'd say, decades, this thread has been sitting in my box because I did not have good experiences with it. Just keep trying. You can do anything you put your mind to do. See, it's a lovely thread to work with. You just have to practice it. That's the medium size. Now there is a product out on the market, Liz Metallic. The Lisbeth tatting threads are specifically made to tat metallically, as you can see here. And they do tell you this when you buy them. You need to keep them in a cup of some sort because they will just but they do create lovely pieces. And they are easier to work with because they are specifically made and the fibers are more tightly wound. So that it is easier to tat with. And you see, this is a size 20 thread. And I'm basically tatting the same way as I would with a standard size 20 thread. Join. And this is a twisted join. And there's an earring. And that's the silver metallic. This is an example where I did rings and chains. This is a lovely thread. This is the Liz Metallic variegated. Very pretty. This is an example of metallic thread with a regular cotton thread. I was just playing around to see how they would look together. And this is the metallic, Liz Metallic Gold in a three-dimensional flower pattern. I was playing around with that. Metallics are very pretty and they have endless ideas of things you can make with them. It's just a matter of practice, finding the threads that you like. I bought all of these threads before I had ever tried them because I liked them. That's why I have more thread than I'll ever be able to use. But that's the fun of this, and I would encourage you to practice and experiment and find what makes you happy. Thank you for watching.